Just across the Hudson from downtown Manhattan, we welcome you inside MetLife Stadium, East Rutherford, New Jersey. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Carolina Panthers and the New York Jets.
You gotta be kidding me that it's raining right now. Yeah, this is New Jersey.
Should be a wet one. And off we go from MetLife Stadium.
It figures it will rain right here. The blue team. I'm calling it Dre. All right, I'll let you focus.
35, it's 1st and 10. Here we go.
Man, oh my God.
Now the first carry for Chuba Hubbard. And a big run right out of the blocks. He gets forward for 9 on the first play of the game.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Trying to avoid the early 3 and out. They face 3rd and a yard. They'll try to run for it with Hubbard. And he's got it. Good work there to take it to the 47.
Yeah, you see this enough.
And that's a heck of a run there on 3rd and 1. So often these backs, they're just thinking, all right, just get 1 yard, pick up the first down. But not this guy. He's thinking, I know where the marker is, but I'm going to pick up as many yards after that as I can. That's exactly what he does. Fresh set of downs.
I'm scared to throw it because I can't zoom out like I want.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 2.
Let's go. Ready?
From the gun, it's Young. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
The whole idea of that short pass is designed to get the ball into the hands of the receiver in space and let him do the rest after the catch. But the key word there, Mike, is get the ball into the hands of the receiver.
This
it doesn't
is crazy.
secure the catch, so there is no run after.
The what?
3rd and 2. Here we go.
Blue, 32.
You need
Out of the shotgun.
to have Shadow look at him, man, because he does tech sales. I mean, IT.
Incomplete. Hunter Renfrow was the intended target that time. And now it's 4th down.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation.
Do I dare try to kick a field goal? No, I ain't going for it.
Both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete.
I'm good. I don't plan on winning this game anyway.
This one not gonna
See?
get there.
There it goes.
Distance it is.
That's all power, too.
And this will remain a scoreless game.
It's a tough way to finish off what was a good opening drive.
I like your outlook.
But you can bet he'll be thinking about that one the rest of the way.
First, because we just start over.
Here we go, son. 19 instruction. Go.
They go play action with Fields. Now a deep ball for Mitchell. First throw of the game is going to be intercepted. And a solid return as he gets it up past the 45-yard line.
Yeah, welcome to the rain. Oh, I hate this. Oh my gosh.
On 1st and 10, here's Young.
Oh, really?
This is intercepted. Picked off by the former Florida State Seminole. And the Jets are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
That sounds about right.
And while he's still a rookie and he's going to have his ups and downs, this is the player they thought they were getting when they selected him in this previous year's draft. I mean, he looked almost like a savvy veteran there, baiting that quarterback into that throw. He had great anticipation. He was on time in his drive, and then he plucks that ball out of the air, and he almost looks like a wide receiver. So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Another run here with Hall. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. And it sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Here we go. 319. Can I see that? Right.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. And he'll be
wow.
taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 23 yards. Good for a Jets 1st down.
1st and 10 at the
Yeah.
26-yard line.
I see. It always red? Oh, wow. Amazing.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. And Mitchell, the intended target. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot. Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Pistol snap back to Fields. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they force 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
Nick Folk now on with the field goal unit. This a
We can go ahead and
42-yard
miss this
attempt.
so we can be even.
Folks' kick is good. And the Jets will take a 3-0 lead.
Oh, I hate this.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit.
Positive
He does a
poly or
great
negative
job
Nancy right
getting
now.
that one through.
And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
Huh?
The Panthers take over 1st and 10.
Alright, let's try this again.
Here we go. Ready.
Get this drive started on the ground.
Oh, gosh.
And he'll get this as the 25, out to the
One
27.
guy.
A pickup of 7.
One guy.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 27-yard line.
Second down and 3.
Come on, set. 52 blue. Cut.
Another run here with Hubbard.
There we go.
Room to run at the 40.
Track stuff.
Angling to the side.
Come on, baby.
Inside the 35. And he is gone. 72 yards. Touchdown, Carolina. Good-looking rushing touchdown there.
They are
Offensive
bad.
line does its job. And back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
The extra point is good. Panthers move out to a 7-3 lead.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. Here's Smith to return it. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
And they're on the 34-yard line.
We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And he is planted. Backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Here we go. You good? Go.
Here's Fields. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. Mason Taylor, the tight end, the intended receiver. 3rd down coming up.
So I actually really like the concept of the pass play, and I think if we see a little bit better pass protection, even just a second longer, that's probably a completed pass, but I think the pressure just sped his clock just enough, Mike, that he wasn't able to get that ball exactly where it needed to be.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hey, never mind. Monday. West right zip. All right.
On the give, it's Hall. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
The tackle by Christian Rosebrook. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Panthers' 39-yard line.
So after 1, the Panthers off to the early advantage. We're back to upstate New York in just a moment. The Jets have it here to start quarter number 2. They have it 2nd and 4 coming up.
What was that?
Jump. Don't jump. Ready? 319 right side. Hey, Karen. All right.
Throwing is Fields.
Get him! Jeez, I saw him flipping his flag over there.
Sean Robinson getting in there to bring him down. His first
crazy.
sack of the season.
So much about pass rushing is just not giving up on the play. You're not always going to win with your initial move. Sometimes it's the 2nd or 3rd move that allows you to get home, and when you can keep a quarterback in the pocket like they did here, he becomes a sitting duck, and with good coverage, you can have enough time to get home.
3rd down.
Oh, nice.
He's lost the football.
Ooh.
The Panthers have it.
I don't even know.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand,
That's what
Mike,
put the hat.
a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in
of
practice,
course.
it almost gets worse. One of those things that when it starts to spiral,
No, it was
it's
the
just
that
hard
was
to
the
pull
linebacker.
yourself out.
Here we go.
Watch me go pick.
Young to throw on 1st and 10.
Oh, okay.
And it's Trevor Etienne down the sideline. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10.
Yeah.
It's going to be 1st and goal.
Yeah.
Big play
I like
for the
him. He's
Panthers.
actually pretty good.
It's a gain of 49.
So it's man coverage, Mike. You have to keep track of who your responsibility is. And in this case, he just drops him. He's wide open, short throws, turn into long runs, and they're inside the red zone.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. Guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive and get some points.
To the goal line and in.
Forget.
Touchdown, Panthers.
Oh.
His 6th touchdown now for the season.
Whoever it was, I can't hate him. No. He got bumped though. He got bumped by one of your linebackers.
The kick is good. And the Panthers extend their advantage to 14-3.
Yeah.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away.
Don't worry. We start off strong like this in every game we play.
Now to return.
And we start to fall apart.
Through him past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the
Yeah, just wait till the second half. You'll see. We'll start dropping stuff. Single mug? That's different. Wow.
1st and 10 now from the 36.
Here we go. Turbo's right. Right.
Off the play action. Here's
Ooh,
Fields.
ooh.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend
I just tried a new defensive play. I like that one.
Defender's going to get credit for the pick, Mike. I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back end coverage work together. Man, that was big time ball.
Come on, set.
On 1st down is Young. They set up the screen here to Hubbard. Down to the 10. And he will not make it to the end zone, but he's down inside the 5-yard line. A big play to kick off this drive. 37 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
From the 1-yard line, 1st down and goal.
Ready. 52 plus. Red, 38.
To throw is
This
Young.
boy slipped. Oh my God.
Incomplete.
You hear quarterback coaches say it all the time. Let's get our guy easy completions. Well, that falls certainly into that category, Mike, but when you fail to connect on those, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Ready?
Hubbard is into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Following the touchdown,
Yeah, like the depth of safeties and stuff. Yeah.
On the return, here comes
Yeah,
one.
you definitely do, because that's a game changer.
Past the 30.
Makes it tough.
And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Uh-oh. There we go with the shenanigans.
Here we go. Tonight.
A first down throw for Fields. He'll swing this one out to Hall. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. And it'll bring up second down.
Out of bounds at the 37-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Here we go, tonight. Tonight.
To throw is Fields.
That's a double mug. Oh,
Here down the field.
Seahawks.
Incomplete. John Mechie was the intended target. Now it's going to be third down.
And you can see the coach on the sideline just kind of shake his head. He's got to have a conversation with his quarterback to just make better decisions. I mean, that was almost his third interception of the game. He's got to just take a deep breath. Don't continue to force throws into bad spots. Take what's there, find the open target, and maintain possession.
Fields from the gun on third down. And that is incomplete. He was looking for
sleeping all over the place.
there. And that's going to lead to a fourth down. So on fourth down, out comes Austin McNamara to punt for New York. Hunter Renfrow deep to return. This is taken at the 25. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere.
Let's go next.
Young to throw on first down.
Oh, wow.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
There's a ton of time left in this game. They don't need to feel like this is desperation mode, but they do feel the urgency to get stops, and that sack's going to go a long way to getting them off the field here. Continue to come away giving up no points. Give the ball back to your offense and see if they can start chipping away.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here we go. Blue 32, blaster 6. Hut.
From the gun here on third down, it's Young.
Why would you throw it deep like
This
that?
one out for
Okay.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
but he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return.
At their own 43-yard line.
Here we go. 319, gonna set. Go.
On 1st and 10, Fields. Catch made, ringside by Wilson. And no chance to turn and go. That's one good for just a couple.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Now a 2nd down throw for Fields. Pass caught. It's John Mechie. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Here's 3rd down and a few inches.
Here we go.
This a design run with Fields. And not much there. Good defense. To no gain.
So we're seeing teams around the league, Mike, that have these big mobile quarterbacks continue to activate them in these third down situations. And really what it allows you to do, instead of your quarterback just simply handing it to someone else and playing with 10 players, in a sense, you really can use all 11 of your offensive players to generate an advantage, and it's very hard for these defenses to line up and stop. You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
He'll be hit as he throws this time. And it's
gonna be open too.
Incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
To throw is Fields. He airs this one out looking for Mechie.
Oh.
And he can't hang on. It is incomplete. A chance there, a big chance for a huge play, but he couldn't reel it in.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts...
Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy.
We worked this case diligently for a long time. At some point, you hit the wall.
At the time, there were 9 detectives in Placentia working everything. Drugs, gangs, rapes, murder, and cold cases.
Trying to look too.
By 2008, it was clear Placentia PD had hit that wall. They would need help on this one. And who they needed was a guy named Larry.
Larry is phenomenal.
Phenomenal because what? He sees things other cops don't see?
Phenomenal because he sees things cops don't see. I don't know
Do what?
anybody who could have done a better job.
Yeah, I know. I'm looking too. All right, fourth rule. So you may go for it if 4th and 4 or less on 40-yard line, losing in second half, 40-yard line, down 14 points third quarter. Yeah, it's all second half.
A lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down, or simply punt or take a field goal. Maintain possession.
I'm gonna get ready.
Give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
I don't believe you.
And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit the field of play and continue out of bounds. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. This drive begins with a run by Hubbard. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
Set, ready, set.
They'll go again with Hubbard. And this is a slight improvement over the previous play. He's not going to lose yards. He's not gaining any either. It's 3rd down.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
Ready, set.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. Over the middle.
I thought you was going to take that.
Use their 3rd and final timeout here.
Right behind you.
We'll discuss what's to come. This 4th down is looming.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
And we will not have a return here.
You know, even with all drama surrounded. I've never still not done a fake yet. I've not. Yeah.
Here we go. All right.
First down.
Ooh,
Fields.
swing. Oh, nobody.
Screen to the
Yeah.
middle. And he's out of bounds, close to the 45-yard line. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode. And that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points. Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
Here we go.
Fields now on second down. That one
Wow.
down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
So I don't hate the decision, Mike, but it just feels like he put a little too much air on that ball. It just took that ball way too much time to get to the open receiver, and when you hang a ball that long, the defenders at this level are just going to break and attack on that ball, and he's lucky that didn't end up going back the other direction. And that's a great job defensively here on third down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
Terrible.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. Now moving up front.
You trying to make me jump or something?
Decision coming from the officials. Who's the penalty on? Here's Austin McNamara now, as he's on to punt for the Jets. And a nice return there. The offense not going to be backed up as much as they could have. Drive's going to start from beyond the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Tremble comes in motion. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
All right, here comes your chance here. Second half.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Here's Smith to return it. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Play action now.
Oh, you got me. Oh, he drops it.
It is incomplete.
And they got the
Oh,
look they were looking for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and that
yeah.
was a big opportunity missed.
Goodness
Try again
gracious.
here. 2nd and 10.
That's not good.
Here we go.
Now Fields.
Why?
Left side. That's caught by Mitchell. Inside the 20.
That is crazy.
And he will go.
Why was he open like that?
And
Why was
Mitchell.
he open like that?
His
Oh, you got
fourth
Adams
TD
on. I forgot.
of the season. The veteran Nick Folk here
Yep.
for the extra point.
Yeah, just like I told you. It's your chance right here.
He knocks it through. And the Jets get a bit closer here. It's now 21-10.
Jets 10.
after the touchdown. Out is Folk to kick this one away. He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35.
Okay, right? Ready. Ready.
Young hands it to Hubbard. And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, kicking his way forward for a gain of about 4.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with
You
that
signed that
explosiveness,
linebacker?
it's just going to be hard to beat.
A give up the middle is Hubbard. And
You
he'll
signed
be
him
near
free
the
agency
first down
or
marker.
regional
It's
sign?
called a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation
You
coming
signed
up.
him in free agency? What do you mean you signed with?
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to
He
do.
didn't get it.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
At the 44-yard line. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
On now is the punt team for the Panthers.
Formation for Carolina.
And he'll get something there on the return, able to take this back to the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Here we go. 331, 331. Go.
Fields now to throw on first down. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Second down, it's Fields.
Oh,
For a third time today, he's intercepted.
I needed that one.
Nothing better than a big man touchdown. The defensive lineman comes up with a pick six. Celebration time for the guys up front.
Yeah, Mike, and you can always see which guys have a little running back in their pass, because this big guy, when he got his hands on the ball, he was not being stopped until he found himself in the end zone.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. A run here with Hall.
Oh, wow.
Well, they try to get
The
the
triangle, you
started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now, Taylor. He airs this one out looking for Mechie.
Oh!
That's hard. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Wow.
A big play for the Jets. 53 yards.
Both pre-snap and
Wow,
post-snap. This
wow,
is
wow.
well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Shot. 58, who is that?
Again, here's Hall. And that one shuts down pretty good. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
Terrible.
What a throw. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, New York.
That makes sense.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Come on, set. Blue, third, slide two. Ready.
On first and 10, here's Young. In trouble, and down he goes. Harrison Phillips in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
First down. A gain of 15. First down.
Ready. 33, yellow. Hut.
Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. That stopped him for no gain.
1-yard gain.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second and 9.
Down. Check, hut.
Out of the shotgun. Young.
And he throws the
Second
pass.
down throw is incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down on it.
They'll try to set up the screen here. And he will
Oh, are you kidding?
the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time.
I think I gotta be on my 40.
I think this is one of those plays
No,
that when the ball
44.
carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down.
Dude, you're
Instead,
okay
he gets
with it.
knocked out short of the sticks. And now they got a fourth down decision to make.
Let's go. Set.
They'll try and run for it.
Oh no.
Not gonna get there.
I'm in goal line. I can't push
And they
this
stop
line.
on
So
fourth down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won
Set
based on
me up.
who wins critical downs. Well, that fourth down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time fourth down stop.
And the throw left sideline caught. They rule incomplete. Couldn't keep the feet in. And it's second down.
Timing and anticipation, those are the critical elements anytime you're throwing a ball outside of the numbers. If the quarterback waits too long, Mike, that receiver just gets closer and closer to the sideline and just makes what should have been a much easier throw and catch an incomplete pass.
They're going to work this down inside the 45. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Jets have a first down.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
Nobody get back there.
Completes this one to Mechie. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
21 more yards.
A gain there of
I probably ran that play with
good for a Jets
Marco.
first down.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Beat you about 3 or 4 times already.
551.
So, 3 quarters now in the books.
Who, Mechie?
You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Here we go. We're good. 222.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. That one, over the end line. Overthrow, it is incomplete. Breece Hall, the intended receiver. And it'll be second down.
Here we go. 331. Delta. All right.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. Pass to the right side.
Oh,
That's
wow.
gonna end up incomplete.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced. And at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's third and 10.
Here we go. 319. Can I set? Right.
Here's Fields. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
So the field goal makes it a 1-score game here in the fourth quarter as they kick it away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. He'll come across the 20 and take it down at the 21-yard line.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Here we go.
Young to throw on first and 10. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Tommy Tremble, the tight end, the man he was looking for there. And it'll bring up second down.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down.
Come on, set, cut.
From the gun, it's Young. That's to the receiver, Horn.
Oh my God.
And he looks to be a bit short of the
No.
line. And that is going to bring up fourth down.
It's
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Here we go, son. Go.
Fields operating out of the pistol. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Green 19, got the right.
Fields from the pistol. The ball comes out. One of his teammates there to take it back in.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
They need one right now. 3rd and long.
Ready? 19 strikes. Sit high.
Fields. Now a deep ball for Mitchell. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete.
Are you throwing it hard?
3rd down stop sets up 4th down.
Oh, wow. Is that how you normally throw it, or you think it's wrong?
He's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football.
49-yard line.
Let's go. Ready.
Young to throw on 1st down. That one taken in right side by Leggett.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 43, it's 2nd and 3.
Down.
Here's Young. Into the hands of Hubbard. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
Black first down. Here we go. Here we go. Right. Black 40.
Carolina.
Next hut.
Young. The man is horned. It's complete. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Quarterback knew the blitz was coming. You could hear him pre-snap communicating with the guys up front, but sometimes it's just the perfect defensive call and enough blockers to
my God.
He had to get the ball out quick, and thankfully for him, he got it out just in the nick of time.
Got to get this to the 25. Here's 3rd down. To throw is Young. He's got his man. That's Leggett. His 2nd grab on this drive. Good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a 1st down.
A gain of 11 on the play.
Ready. Ready.
Back to throw. Young. To the end zone, where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage. Wow. It'll be 2nd down now.
Here we go. Set. Hut.
A run with Hubbard. He's taken down just shy of the 10. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with the 2-minute warning coming up momentarily.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently.
Here we go.
Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
He's got his big tight end, Tommy Tremble. Touchdown, Carolina.
Look, Mike, I don't want to imply that they drew this play up specifically because this is when the league is celebrating National Tight Ends Day. But you got to admit, it's kind of fun seeing him score on this day in particular and join his fellow tight ends who have also scored throughout the league.
The PAT, up and good.
Panthers
will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. Here's Smith to return it. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
To throw is Fields. He's got his running back downfield, and it's complete.
Okay.
Two timeouts still left, but scoring quickly here, a must. It's 1st and 10. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. And it's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before the start.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Shot.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready.
They'll run it here with Hubbard. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
At the 45-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Ready up.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Commit ready. Here we go. Here we go. Set.
On the give, it's Hubbard. And they smack him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. But this one is about done. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. So this one a win for the visiting Panthers. It was a game played in a driving rainstorm, but they would not let the field or the conditions deter them in any way. They're going to come away from here with a well-earned victory.
mom married to her high school sweetheart when she vanished without a trace. At first, her loved ones assumed she'd left them to start a new life. But as the years passed, doubt took hold. The case sat cold until a determined detective decided Carol should not be forgotten and justice should be served. But what would it take to uncover the dark secret at the center of this mystery? Here's Keith Morrison with Secrets in the Mist.
January 2013, Point Pisani, California. The wet, gray morning cold settled in this day. At noon, a police boat sets off in the pea-soup fog. A Hail Mary pass, apparently, a slim chance to find the truth at last. But why out there? Why after all those lost 30 years? Maybe some cases are destined to stay cold. Easier that way.